Hello, hello, friends. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in Frisk, Nala, and Red. Good to see yous, good to see yous. Frisk on the 7-day, a whole week stream streak. Jerona! Good to see you, buddy. Oh, let me change this. We are unfortunately no longer in double feature. We're just doing Mermaid Mask. Hoi hoi Nala. Happy to see you guys back. I hope you're ready to continue the mystery. I am very eager. I have been chomping at the bit to play this game again ever since I pulled off the 6-hour stream. As fun as that was, I don't know if I would do that very often. Probably not until like I maybe decide to do like a donathon or subathon or something. I'm ready to sleep through stream again, but then you won't figure out who done it. You gotta stay awake to see all these kooky characters. That came out wrong. No, no, no. I knew what you meant, bud. I know time difference and all that. You weren't offending. That came out wrong. You did the crime. Oh, okay. Listen. Innocent until proven guilty, and I am guilty of nothing. I lied. I'm guilty of many things, but of those I will not divulge. Anyway, let's say we get right back to it. I'm excited. Thinking about getting the games? Yeah, I mean, you totally should. Because, the original game is just locked in Flash jail. So if you wanted to play the original, you could, but you'd have to go about like digging it up in a sense. I'm not a very tech savvy person, so I can't begin to tell you how to go about that. But yeah, no, Secret of the Swamp, Tangle Tower, and Mermaid Mask are all available on Steam, and I think Mermaid Mask should still be on its release sale, so you could get it 10% off. Guilty for not having a potion license. No, no. I very much am certified in the art of potion making. No illegality of any sort in that regard, I assure you. Hold on a tick, let me just... There we are. We're back in it, ladies and germs. Curse in the Cauldron. Oh, we're 20% there. That's something. That's pretty nice. Potion seller, what is your strongest potion? Um, For you, my dear slime, the potion for overcoming shyness. It is rather potent. It often doesn't take with the ingester, but once its effects take root, you will find yourself being the most confident person in the room, whether you want to or not. Okay, so we had just met everyone. We did unlock the shared room. I think that they said that this was, Captain Seafoam and Symmetry's room here. We also have this room we can't get into, and this room is also locked. I'm assuming it's, just by the initial look, I assume it's like Zacharias's study or something. I'm gonna shake you. Please don't, I'm very fragile. Why don't... We're gonna start from the top down, I think. Because we've met every character, but we haven't really looked at in any of the rooms yet for evidence, so... Oh, I should probably turn on the volume, shouldn't I? that that would have been awful if you just had a silent stream. You wouldn't shake a guy with you wouldn't shake a guy with glasses, would you? That's a very good point, Red. That's an excellent point.
Currently being used for arts and crafts.
Hmm. A strange blueprint found in the control room. The title reads the Mortuga submarine. Oh, but Mortuga's been slapped on here. Yeah, we kind of noticed that at the top of... Oh, do I have? Oh, I don't think this was here before. They track your progress. Interesting. And Red on the 10 stream. The 10 stream streak. Say that 3 times fast. The 10 stream streak. Very neat. Yeah. So this was yeah, it looks like she's or whoever's utilizing it is pasting over the original design with something new. Oh, cool. That just resets it. Very cool. You know what else is neat? I'm afraid to ask, but what is neat? What is new and what is neat, my dear Raisin Basin?
There's a whole raised dais here.
What's that symbol in the middle of the floor? An 8?
Yeah, Gunny is pretty neat, Frisk.
No, it's an S. It's a throne.
It's not a throne.
Oh, well, what is it?
Well, it's, the captain's control chair.
There's a label taped to the back. Maybe it says what kind of chair it is.
A clean room is neat. It's also tidy. That's very true. Truer words have never been spoken.
That's not a label. It's a whole document.
Oh! Command contract. A typed document that was taped to the back of the captain's chair in the control room. There are 2 handwritten signatures at the bottom of the last page. Alright, so we have Magnus Mortuga and Cynthia Seafoam. Can't really make it out. And nothing of note on the back. The more that I see evidence like this, it's kind of... Oh, what is that? Oh, read. Hold on, can I read the whole thing? I can read the whole thing. Ooh. Command contract. This contract represents an agreement between the 2 individuals in contention over the ownership and command of the Mortuga submarine. For their own safety and privacy, these 2 people shall only be referred to as Party A and Party B. Previously, Party A has been considered the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine, and thus its rightful commander. However, a recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of the vessel. This proves Party B is the rightful commander of this vessel and all its operations. Wait, why? For their own safety. Why would you say for their safety and privacy if you're just telling us who they are at the signature at the end? Anyway. Interesting. I'm just happy you can read it all. Those glasses are huge. They're my prescription. I need huge glasses to read huge and tiny things.
Don't touch that, please. It's behind glass for a reason. It is a garment of great historical significance and must be preserved.
That's suspect.
What if we just look at it from a distance?
Fine.
Alright, good. At least we can look at it from a distance. An ornate jacket displayed on a wooden mannequin in the control room. We can't touch it, as it's kept locked behind glass. Okay, interesting that there's an S, because I would expect this would be something that Mortuga would wear, but maybe it's... I feel like it might play into like Cynthia's like family tree or something. 2 families or 2 groups. Yeah, definitely. Why are you looking up the skirt of the jacket? In case there's evidence!
Down periscope.
You gotta check every nook and cranny.
Down periscope.
Really, I can't...
Can we look at the control panel?
If you promise not to press any of the buttons.
I will make no such promise.
Oh, is this a puzzle? I don't think it's a puzzle.
A radar? Maybe some kind of underwater imaging system?
Either way, it's a machine that looks out into the ocean.
Also, do let me know if the game audio sounds quiet or if my audio sounds quiet. I'm trying to balance everything, but I don't want to drown out my voice, but I also don't want to interrupt the game audio, you know?
It's an electrical switchboard.
Something's bound to happen if we mess around. If we carefully and sensibly interact with this precision equipment.
I love that. Okay, so... Oh... Oh, goodness. If you had 100 and you gave me 33, how many dollars would you have left? Alright, it's been a nice stream. I think I'm gonna call it here. how often? Yeah, yeah, 6-7, 6-7. It's math, Frisk, unfortunately. I'm not good at math. Alright, so what are we doing here? Swap the 6 colored plugs into the correct sockets. I don't know what I'm looking at. Alright. Can only move the... Oh, oh! Ooh! Wait a minute. This is already an assault on the senses. What am I even looking at right now? Right, I can't unplug them. What happens if I guess I'm trying to make this symbol on the bottom? Oh, but it's like reversed. Oh wait, no, it's not reversed. It's just that these make... What? Yeah. Alright, so... But this is completely opposite. Like, it looks like it's rotated. No, but then, okay. Ooh. Alright, so if we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, it's seeming like that's only 3. This is already an assault on the senses. Triangle to square. Triangle to square. Oh, okay. That kind of helps it a little bit? Maybe? Ooh. Circle will have to go to 3. For the void up top. I'm glad you're grasping this immediately. I I get the sense that I have to make this symbol, but like, I'm trying to figure that all out. Because this would have to have a straight line down, and there would have to be a break here. So this would have to, no, this one has to move to make a straight line on the side. Okay. So that's good. We need to... This needs to become a straight line. So in order to do that, I think we would need... No. How do we get the bottom? Here? No, because that connects that. Well, so this one can't be here because... That makes a full circle because it overlaps. Well, no, because this is seeming like... How do I... I'm trying to get rid of... Oh, because it's on the bottom. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I see it now. I see it now. I probably just messed up, like... Well, you said circle had to go to 3, so at the very least, one that can go there just for the moment. It would probably be easier, because, like... Red to 5, maybe. Yeah, this would probably be easier if I, like, visualized these symbols as maybe already existing numbers. So, like, this is almost a 6. That's partially a 2, but then this isn't really much of a number. It's like a backwards 4, if anything. I just know we have to make a straight line up top. Wait, no. No, this is fine. We need this. So top is fine. Middle is fully connected. So this part looks good. We have to get rid of the center ones. So what if we do this? No, we need the blue needs to move here. Yellow and red need to move so they don't have anything on the side. We need those parts taken away. Doesn't work with any of these present ones, so stick it in here. No, that doesn't help with blue though. Well, it doesn't help because I have to change this with red as well. Little trial and error here. Okay, now the yellow needs that to be gone. But I think that's where like the blue is here. No. Okay. But now the blue needs to move so that we don't have anything on the top. Nothing on the top. Oh, but now we're dang. I wonder if they'll give me a hint.
Nope.
The digital display changes depending on which plugs are in which sockets.
Yeah.
I guess we have to get it to match the drawing on the piece of paper.
Okay, it's gleaned what I have gathered all of 5 minutes ago. Cool, cool, cool. Red, you mentioned circle going to 3. I don't think that's the case. Yeah, it's not the case either or, because that... Oh wait, no. I'm stupid. It's just this part that needed the brakes. Okay. Okay. So now blue just can't have one on the top. Okay. Yeah, blue can't be on the top, but it needs... Need to remove bottom and top of blue. Right. So... I'm sure this is invigorating for all of you to be like, I know how to solve this, but I'm just going doop-a-doop-a-doo. Pretty colors. Okay, this is fine. Blue will also need... Right, so blue needs left and right side active, so at least here. But then, is there another one for left and right? Or at the very least just right? Eight. Yeah, that's top. It looks like we have, like, the top half is good. This section is fine. So the top quadrant is fine. We now just have to worry about the bottom quadrant. Redo a bit because blue can't be right now. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh and start it from the beginning. Okay. So what we do now, we'll try section by section. So blue needs to be left, right, top, no bottom. So that is left, Left, right, top, no bottom. That would be this blue section, but then left, right, left, right, bottom, no top. Right? Wait, no, that's not it, because it's adding in the bottom and the top because it exists on this one. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I guess if they overlap each other, they are just filling in those spots. So right now it's a full circle because it's accounting for every single side. So what if we just gave like right bottom, like this one. Hmm. Because what if we did this, but then we also had... Oh no, I see what you mean. 11 and 13 look like the only ones, yeah. So 11, because that will give us either side, and then 3... We'll still need that line, but that's playing into red, so we're fine there. And technically we already have that here with red. We just make a flat one for red too. And we can't have... Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing this. This one is fine, so blue being in 11 is good, but we need this other blue to... Oh wait, no, because then that would be red, right? If we... Okay, never mind. That would be red. Hmm. And then yellow... Yellow we need to get rid of... Oh, okay, hold on. Oh wait, is this it?
Got it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Shoo!
Nice work. Something unlocked.
The hatch opened.
Ooh.
It's a ring-bound book.
What's in the ring-bound book? Captain's log, an old ring-bound logbook. It was locked in a hatch in the control panel. Here's Cynthia again. Coordinates. Captain Mortuga found dead. Details unknown. Crew is tumultuous. Captain Seafoam assumes command. James Dusk arrives on submarine, and a man named Dirk Dansom. Who is James Dusk? And hold on. Oh, in here too. Do the coordinates go by time? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's only 10. If it went by like 12 maybe, then I would consider this being like hourly, but I'm wondering how often this gets updated. So James Dusk and Dirk Danson arrive on the submarine. A girl named Cynthia Seafoam contacted the submarine by radio from a rowing boat. Oh? A woman named Madame Tadpole was found in the ocean. What the heck? Zephyr invites a girl named Symmetry Silk Moth onto the submarine. Okay. Godric Grip rescued from hot air balloon accident. What kind of picture are we painting here right now? Zacharias Zephyr sets up his equipment in the infirmary. Okay, so that far right room, that has to be the infirmary then. And final preparations before we take the submarine out for the first time. Okay, so this is in reverse order then. Madame Tadpole is the mermaid, so that makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Also, I thought on this further. If we think back to Tangle Tower, and how the the lake water kind of mutates whatever goes through the water. We considered Boggy like originating from there and then migrating to the swamp because he had gone through like some sort of change. Madame Tadpole is a tadpole or like a mermaid from the head down to like her waist. So is it possible that she like got involved in some sort of mutation incident? I literally just thought of that today. But this is interesting because if we have to start at the end to like know the entire story, because we have final prep. This seems like Zacharias sets up his equipment. So this is final prep, Zacharias. So Zacharias first. Grip is rescued from a hot air balloon. The headings have changed, right? Yeah, they've already set out at this point. So then Godric Grip. Zephyr invites a girl named Symmetry. So it seems like they're picking these people up from like random places and now they're just stuck here. Madame Tadpole found in the ocean, similar to Godric, who like crashed. Cynthia contacts the submarine by radio from a rowboat. So Cynthia just came on here and assumed, like, not assumed the role as the captain per se, but like she contacted through a rowboat, and then suddenly she assumes command. The, I feel like I'm hanging on this for too long, but like this is an insane development to start.
It's a depth meter. Shows how deep we are.
Grimoire, if you had a depth meter, it would say 0.
Oh, burn.
Woo. Wow. Proud of that one?
Smug Sally.
It's a lever.
Pull it? Oh! ID card?
The card came out.
It's got a bunch of numbers printed on it.
Oh, I guess it shows the daily readings for the depth, the speedometer, and the heading. I wonder why you'd need that.
Insurance purposes, maybe?
Okay, so that's...
It's a ring-bound book.
Well, we knew as much when we read this, but I'm just confirming it. So yeah, speed, depth, and heading. So that prints out every day then. So that's what the logbook is for, to keep track of all of that, and then personal records.
Looks like something's missing here. Something with 3 small holes.
Bowling ball?
Yes, Sally, a bowling ball.
Coconut?
There's a kind of waveform.
I think this is for listening to the ocean.
What are they expecting to hear?
Are they hunting? Is this like part of what was his name? Who was the victim in the first game? Grave? No, it wasn't Grave, it was something. I forget. But like, if they're listening to this, it seems like they're hunting. Like it brings up that old like hunting crew, the Misted hunters from Misted Manor. Remington, thank you. It's like Lord Remington and the folks at Misted Manor before it was renamed to Tangle Tower. They were all part of like the Hunters Association, and it seems like they're. Oh, I'm getting so excited that I keep getting like new little developments because like I'm literally getting goosebumps at like the prospect of like how this is all gonna pan out.
Oh, the ship's wheel.
Don't touch it.
I won't.
That was not convincing.
Oh, this is evidence? A ship's wheel found in the control room. Interesting. Okay, I think we've examined stuff pretty extensively. Let's actually talk to Cynthia now.
So, how'd you end up as new captain?
It's just the way it's meant to be. It's all above board, okay?
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't actually say anything.
Cynthia, what were you before you became captain? Do you have any credentials?
15 years experience as a nautical engineer and shipyard mechanic. Family business.
You don't look much older than 15 now.
Okay. I knew it had something to do with her family lineage. Odd how it's patched up too. Yeah, I was thinking that too. It looks like you have a steering wheel, but you also have like what looks like a valve to to open like a vault or something, or has like a secondary use.
I'm 18. Ugh.
How does an 18-year-old end up on a submarine?
I came by rowing boat.
That's not really what I meant.
Wait, the rowing boat we saw up on the foredeck. That's yours?
Correct.
You should know. It's in bad shape, and it's missing an oar.
I'll add it to the list.
So how come you wanted to hire Grimoire?
Because there's a murderer in our ranks, and they must be rooted out.
So what do you want us to do exactly?
1. You will investigate and ascertain the identity of the killer. 2. You will return here and report your findings to me. 3. You go home.
3. You pay us. 4. We go home.
3, she pays us. 4, we go get ice cream. 5, we go home.
Deal.
Wait, I didn't...
Meeting adjourned.
I like the prospect of ice cream. Oh, report. Oh, so is this after like we interview everyone? We have to actually come back to report to her? Interesting.
Why did you want to come to the submarine in the first place? To become captain?
I sought an audience with Magnus Mortuga. I had things I wished to discuss with him.
Like what?
Matters of great importance. Affairs of great significance. Dealings of great...
She's not going to tell us.
Yet, we'll get there.
How long have you been here, Cynthia?
I arrived a few weeks before Mr. Mormon and Mr. Jansen.
I'm assuming you don't live here in the control room. Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, Mortuga put me in the bunk room at the bow end of the ship. I share a room with Sim.
If you arrived before Dirk and Worman, the other bunk room would have still been empty. But Mortuga made you share.
Yeah, I think he wanted to keep that other bunk room vacant.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not complaining. I really like sharing with Sim. She's great.
So, what are you gonna do with the submarine now that you're captain?
My first order of business, hiring you two. We really can't do anything else until this gets cleared up, you know?
Sure, I get that. What about afterwards?
We'll sail the 7 seas and have adventures. You know, that kind of stuff.
She seems really out of her element. As confident as she's putting on, she's very out of her element here for being an 18-year-old ship captain.
I woke up when the submarine made an unscheduled maneuver. Everyone should have been asleep, but suddenly we were surfacing.
How could you tell?
When the submarine surfaces, the bow tilts up and the stern tilts down. And diving's the opposite. My bunk room's in the bow, and I could feel it tilting up.
The bow is the front.
I knew that.
I wondered if someone other than Mortuga might be at the wheel. I was gonna go check, but then I noticed Sim was wide awake, looking upset. When I asked, she told me something had gone wrong with the new magic act she'd set up. I told her she could always take it down, rework it, and then try it again later. She seemed to agree with that, so I left her and went up to the control room.
The movement of like the little models, like I'm hesitant to call it claymation, but I kind of like it. I enjoyed the hand-drawn figures from the first game, and kind of like how they were like caricatures of each suspect. But this is kind of cute because it looks like they have little movements to them.
The control room was empty, but I could see we had actually surfaced, so I went up into the foredeck to check. There wasn't anybody out there either. I had this weird feeling and really didn't want to go back to bed, so I went back to the control room. I took a closer look at the control panel to see if I could work out why we might have surfaced. Suddenly, the readings all started to go haywire. The ship's compass, the needle, it was malfunctioning. So I pulled it out of its socket.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured it would need to be taken for repairs. So I left the control room but bumped into Dr. Zephyr in the parlor. He was carrying a little empty bottle made of green glass. I don't know why. I didn't ask. I went down the 2 ladders and towards the engine room, since I wanted Mr. Grip to take a look at the ship's compass. But then Madame Tadpole appeared and called out to me. She wanted me to bring Grip and everyone else and meet her outside the storage room upstairs. I went into the engine room and gave Mr. Grip the compass. I told him the needle would need replacing.
Did he agree to fix it for you?
Yeah, of course. He even said he had a bunch of replacement needles he could try out. Anyway, then we went to the cargo hold to fetch Mariana Moon, and the three of us went up to the storeroom like Tadpole had asked. We went down the corridor. The others were gathered outside the little room at the end. I looked through the crowd and saw Captain Mortuga laying on his back, dead. Everyone was trying to work out what had happened. Someone mentioned that Sim was the last person who'd seen Mortuga alive. I didn't like where the conversation was heading, so I took Sim and left. And yeah, that's about it.
You went straight back to your room?
No, I went back up to the control room first.
For what reason?
I was wondering if Mortuga had left any instructions or any paperwork. I wanted to read the captain's log too.
Something tells me that's not the whole story.
That's the whole statement, I swear. If you have any other specific questions, I'll, field them separately.
Alright, well, she wanted to see the captain's log. Why don't we show it to her?
Oh, you found the captain's log.
Sure did.
How does it work?
So, at the end of every day, you're supposed to print out one of these little cards with readings from the submarine's movements in the last 24 hours. Then, the captain signs it and writes about anything noteworthy that happened.
So the card on the top, that's from the day Mortuga died?
Yeah, I figured we should have a record of it.
You took over as captain that same night?
What of it?
Nothing, just asking.
Let's try the submarine. Oh, it actually, like, pushes you in the right direction with evidence, too? That's a pretty solid quality of life change, I'll admit.
It's a work in progress, okay?
What are you trying to do, exactly?
I'm trying to get a handle on the exact form of the submarine.
Is that difficult?
Given its messy history, yes it is.
Try the command contract. Okay.
There it is, in black and white. Signed by me, signed by Mortuga.
Yeah, I can see.
Where'd it come from?
Mortuga wrote it. I think he used a typewriter.
Yeah, I can see. That sounds like a very, like, disinterested parent. Like, you just hand them, like, macaroni art, and they're like, wow, you're the next... you're the next Picasso. So proud of you.
And what? He presented it to you? When?
Well, no, because he died. So. But we've both signed it, so yep, it's binding. Any further questions?
Yeah. How did you...
No? Great, let's move on.
She's very quick to dismiss us. But I'm not really suspecting her as much because she was the one that contacted us to solve this.
Aha! I see you found my case file.
Sure did.
How come you knew about Grimoire?
Oh, I read all about the Tangle Tower case in a newspaper.
Tangle Tower mentioned! Tangle Tower mentioned!
I didn't know that got any press. Someone must have sold this story.
I gotta ask, did Fiona end up leaving the tower? Or is she still there?
Fifi? Yeah, she and Poppy moved out.
Oh, good
Oh.
for them.
They got a real nice place out in the countryside.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Nice. I'm jealous.
Wait, that's super sweet. Oh my gosh. It's nice to hear like that the characters like actually wound up moving on or like finding like new purpose in life after the events. That's really nice. I like that. Maybe the stone cauldron? Okay, so these are all just maybes. I don't know if they'll lead to anything. I'm gonna spread things out a little bit. I've been in this talk to Cynthia about the case file. Oh. Oh, Tangle Tower achievement. Nice. I'm gonna try to talk to everyone. I'm not gonna present, like, all of the evidence that I have, but I would very much like to get to know each character. Oh, wait, these vials look familiar, actually.
A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Oh, potions! My specialty! Drag the bottle caps and swap them onto the correct droppers. Oh, interesting. A gluttonous viscosity. A crimson hue upon the label. Alright, well that's... We have 2 red labels. Aerated with effervescence. Exhales a curious vapor. Do any of them do that? Well, 3 are bubbling and 3 are solid. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. Oh, you can lift them up. Oh, this is just the topper, but you can lift it up. I see. Hold on then. Exhales a curious vapor. Oh, this one's just stuck. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. Okay, well, that seems... Oh, wait, is this one exuding? That one's exuding a vapor, right? Yes. Exhales a curious vapor. That's this one. Drips with hurried cadence. I would say that's this one. Alright, oh wait, and now the red one. A crimson hue upon the label. We already have one of the crimson hues taken up, so the moon should go here, leaving the 2 on the bottom side and this one. Conspicuous X upon the label. That would only be this one, and then a gluttonous viscosity. But I think that would be that one. Like gluttonous as in it's keeping it. The X bottle has the viscous fluid. Oh, would this be considered viscous or gluttonous? Because I assume with gluttonous it's not coming out, in which it's trying to keep it. And this has an X upon the label, so this could be any one of these 3. Oh, but this one drips. These both drip fast, though. Is the same sentence? Wait. Alright. Yeah, no, this... I'm locking in Crowhead, this is correct. Viscosity equals viscous. Oh. Oh wait, but this is exuding a vapor now that I'm looking at it. Gah! Oh yeah, no, but hold, you said the EX bottle has the viscous fluid. The only one we really can confirm is the EX bottle as the hand. Yes. I now see what you're saying. Okay. Alright. We know these 2 emanate a curious vapor. This also doesn't help because there's an X upon the label. Both of these have X's on the labels. 3 bottles have red, and yeah, 3 also have red. Well, let's see if we can't do the sun one. Because, hold on. No, not that one, it was this. Yes. So these 2 drips fall with hurried cadence. And then this says crimson hue upon the label. Yeah, the eye only has 2 options and 1 is taken. And this one very much too, drips fall, crimson hue. So this is a red label. Let's try switching these 2. So now, crimson hue upon the label. So, the I one has 2 options, yeah. Conspicuous X. Unless, well no, because this is already locked in. So the I could be either one of these. But then also, the crow could be either one of these 2. So I think if we keep these as is, if we don't like the result, we can switch them back. Well, What was the arrow? Aerated with effervescence? Oh, that's fair. I am blocking it. Yeah, sorry. The eye bottle, this one here, has a Roman numeral 1 and then X, and this one just says NON. Sorry, my big ah head and Barth's big ah head are both in the way, so um aerated with effervescence. Does that mean like the potion is bubbling? Because if that's the case, this one is fine. The arrow is a bubbly potion. Okay, it currently is on one. And I wouldn't switch. I mean, this seems pretty okay.
I did it.
Okay, yeah. We're just overthinking. Had the solution for God knows how long.
Good job.
Is anything going to happen?
Oh.
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
What the what is this?
I think I can see a face in there.
That's probably just pareidolia.
Who?
The human habit of seeing faces where there aren't... Okay, no, I just saw it too.
I hate this actually. Hold on, what's this?
This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
Caretakers Collective. Quarterly Journal. Listings and Inquiries. A small booklet found on the bookcase in the Dream Chamber. How's detecting going, Elfman? It's going pretty well. We're meeting a curious cast of characters, getting inadvertently jump scared, and we're only a quarter of the way through the game. Good to see you in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, wait, that's what this thing is. Caretakers Collective. Lillian's Locket. Lillian Lucian was a witch of some infamy before her untimely end at the hands of a curse. Some say the locket protects from curses, others suggest it absorbs them, imbibing their power. 9 ounces. Silver Snake Skull. The disembodied skull of the mysterious silkworm serpent. Notably, it has no eye sockets. Use discretion as several high-quality fakes are in circulation. Well, considering what we know, if the Silver Snake is still very much alive, this very well could be a fake. His golden palm, made from an unknown material 90% similar to gold. The hand is said to be able to touch ghosts, 23 ounces. The mermaid's tongue, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the mermaid's tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. Name your price. Are we not looking at the mermaid's tongue right now? Yeah, that's literally that.
I think I can see a face.
All right.
That's
Sure.
the human okay, no, I just saw it too.
Okay, no.
Prophecy from Parapsychology by Halcyon Hardwick.
The 7 secrets of
Onirology?
The 7 secrets of onirology by Edward Edmonton.
I think we're definitely gonna get a flashlight at some point because that one dark room we can't even look through.
It is Speaking If You Are Listening by Carl Cavendish.
Divine Exolinguistics by Mary Morala.
I love how the last names are alliterations. So like the first letter of the first name is the first letter of the last name. I love when characters are named in such a fashion.
A Ghost Rises Before Me by Joseph Jenkins.
The Magician of the Soul by Annabel August.
A Dusty Old Cloth.
Okay, well that was. Oh, examine the dark hole in Dr. Zephyr's bookcase. All right, got an achievement.
I'll just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for spiders.
Yeah, I don't think there are any spiders. We're on a submarine, remember?
I do seem to need constant reminding.
Subnautical spiders.
Big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
If I had a penny for every time we go somewhere and there's big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
It's a weird metal helmet.
It is the dream helmet.
Of course it is.
Hey, this dream helmet has a key in it. Just making a note. Um, ooh, a peculiar piece of equipment found in Dr. Zephyr's dream chamber. A large brass funnel is attached to the top of a pair of leather goggles. Curiously, the goggles are fully opaque. You can't see anything while you're wearing them. Curious?
It's a weird crystal orb,
It is the fog ball.
if you say so.
Hey, wait a minute. This key's taped on! A strange glass ball found in the dream chamber. Something is swirling around inside of it. It's it's battery operated. Oh, are you not a dream doctor? Are you just a sham, good sir?
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the dream jar.
It is the hex bottle.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, I knew that.
Ooh. A glass bottle with a strange object floating inside. It was found in the dream chamber. A subtle floral smell is gently emanating from within the bottle. Shake. Is this helping? Am I agitating it? Wait, what if I turn it upside down? What then? No, it's just fun to mess with. Sorry, Jelly.
The cabinet's full of scrolls, but,
Can't think of an excuse not to read them.
they're too fragile, maybe?
Hell, just say they're blank. No one will know.
What's on those wall charts?
Sacred geometry.
Is that a heavy metal band?
I mean, probably.
Yep, sacred geometry. I wanna hear what kind of music they would make.
I can't see anything important on these shelves.
Good, because I couldn't reach the stuff at the top if I wanted to.
I think that's enough fooling around, I believe. Let's talk to Dr. Zephyr. Hello. Hey, you have a tiny golden hand. What's that about?
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
Now, that's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
I feel like dude just found a special interest and decided to base his entire personality around it, but like he doesn't have any sort of like standing on his studies. He's just like it's like he's just making it up as he goes along just to sound like whimsical or important.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
Yeah, it seems like most of these people, I mean, we've only in depth spoken to two of them, but so far they seem to have the theme of they have like real imposter syndrome. Like they're fulfilling a role for themselves, but they're not really wholly committed to that role. Much like how in the previous game Professor Pointer boasted that he was an astrologist, but in fact he was an entomologist just to cover up the fact of his studies so that he wouldn't be found as suspicious. Oh, if they do like the entire crew was in on the murder, I'm gonna be kind of upset. I feel like that's such a cop out in like murder mystery scenarios. If anyone is familiar with Murder on the Orient Express, that's where I first saw that used, and I was not a fan of it. I understood it. I understood why they took that angle, but at the same time, I was just like, no, no, that's not really compelling. If just everyone is guilty, if everyone is equally guilty, it just doesn't really make for a compelling like finale.
What about all this stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It Mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
Alright, what's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
How come there's a room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board.
Alright,
I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
we know that to be true from the ship log.
Presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune. Last dream before waking. A single phase, non-lucid, focus is soft but heavy. All is dark, the endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language, emerging from the beshroudal of the night black sea. A face.
Everything is strange and vague. Are we dead, or is this Ohio?
Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
The green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
Okay. But I thought Cynthia said that he was holding a green bottle of some sort. Is that... But no, she ran into him beforehand and he was holding it. Why is he now collecting it from the airlock? Supposedly.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations. After which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death. And there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
Okay. How about, yeah, before I do that...
It seems our collective fate hangs on the outcome of your investigation.
I guess.
This is a good thing. It is high time for a shifting of the tides.
What do you mean?
There are too many souls aboard this ship, many of them seeking things they shall not find.
Ominous. I make it a habit to present my case file to everyone, because I believe there's an achievement in the first game where you just, like, show your case file to everyone. It's kind of like a running joke, at least with, like, as far as, like, Ace Attorney games go, Phoenix Wright, like, you'll just show, your attorney's badge to people, and they're just like, what is this? It's like, I'm an attorney, and they're like, and I don't care, and it's just, like, usually fun flavor text. Wait, the hex bot. This is what you were carrying, wasn't it? Hold on. We're going to show the journal first, but then I'm going to ask him about the bottle.
What is this, anyway?
It is what it says it is, a quarterly journal of listings and inquiries.
I noticed the prices are listed as ounces, and that's gold, I'm pretty sure.
These
Wait a
numbers
minute.
are merely a way to ascribe a universal value.
Is he not carrying Lillian's locket too? Hold on.
Most transactions take the form
No,
of a
he's
trade,
not.
exchanging items of equivalent worth.
It was this symbol on his forehead because it's the same as the locket.
Oh, wait, so are these things that people have and they want to sell? Or is it stuff people want to buy?
Both.
What about that last one? The mermaid's tongue.
Likely the most contentious item ever to be listed in the journal. Desperately coveted by those who believe, and disdained by those who don't.
Those who believe what?
That such a thing could even exist.
We know it exists. It's in your bookcase. We know you have it, sir.
Okay, I'll bite. What's a hex bottle?
It is a glass container with a hex inside.
A hex like a magic spell?
I've been forthcoming thus far, unusually so for a man of my nature. However, certain things I shall be keeping to myself, especially if it has no bearing on your investigation.
What if we can prove it's got something to do with the murder or the crime scene?
Ah, well then you'd have forced my hand, wouldn't you?
Is that a threat, sir? Well, let's try the moon vial. Yeah, the moon and sun tablets.
Dr. Zephyr, is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that'd belong to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber, so it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally non-committal.
No one has given us a straight answer. Everyone's been non-committal.
Bottled sunlight. It appears somebody's looking to protect themselves from vampires.
There's no vampire on board, is there?
Of course not.
What about Mortuga?
I'll admit, it was a rumor for a time.
Interesting. Let's try the fog ball.
Where do you get this from?
It is on loan from Miss Silkmoth.
So it's for some
Oh,
kind
it's
of magic
symmetries.
trick.
I thought it was a crystal ball, like a fortune teller would use.
Indeed, it is a divining orb of a sort. However, I am not using it to see into the future, for such a pursuit is not but folly and nonsense.
Right, but I'm sure whatever you're using it for is totally rational and sensible.
Do not question the orb.
I'm always telling him that.
Do not question the orb.
How come the goggles are blacked out?
It is a weighted sleeping mask.
To induce REM sleep?
It is a
Correct.
what?
What's REM sleep?
That's the kind of sleep where you dream.
Aha. So, what's the big funnel on top?
It is an energy filter.
So it filters the dreams as they come out of your head?
The opposite.
It filters the dreams on their way into your head?
Correct.
Oh yeah, dreams are transmissions from another dimension. I forgot.
But what's the point of filtering them? What does it do?
To study the transmission, it is first necessary to change the format of the energy signature.
Oh, like when you change a WAV to an MP3.
This is a syntax with which I am not familiar.
I am rather old and do not understand your hip lingo. Alright, these are all just maybes, so I'll come back to that. Let us... We'll go with symmetry. Miss Sim. The creepy Gale. I'll actually look around her room a little bit.
A page ripped out of a newspaper.
We collected this, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I want to draw attention to this too. This is Cynthia. This is the lake monster. We don't know who this person is though. Sure, it'll come into play later.
It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
Magic? Oh, okay. Drag the 6 cards and 4 glass lenses into the correct arrangement. Oh, what the? Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. Oh, they're all the same. So we have Jennifer, Margaret and Patricia, I'm assuming? They all look exactly the same, though. Oh, and these have different... Oh, they magnify at different intervals. This is all the same, too. Okay, at the very least we can do this. Nothing... Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously. No. At Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. This is too large, this is too small. That's like just right, so... Would it be like this?
Nope.
Dang, I thought I was cooking with that.
First things first, we need to make sense of that clue written on the box.
Right. Surely it's the key to knowing where to put everything else.
I truly thought that I had it. Do I have to use all of them?
That's not it.
So, the 6 cards can be put in pairs to make 3 images of the same girl.
Just as I have done.
And then the glass lenses change and warp those images.
Right. Margaret gazed jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. Does, like... They're all the same girl, like, there's nothing to denote, like, a difference between them. Is it... Does this, like, alter... They're not really changing much. And they're not, like, it's not like I can have them look in different directions, they're all just staring straight.
Nothing.
2 of the lenses use magnification to make things larger or smaller.
Correct.
And the other 2 use a kind of fisheye effect, which bends the images in different directions.
Okay, so then what if I just do... like that?
Nothing.
2 of the... And the other 2...
Oh, okay, I am confusion. Do you want them, like, looking at her?
Nothing.
2 and
No.
the other 2 use...
That, yeah, that's what I'm saying, that looked correct. This one is extremely vague. I don't truly know what else to do. Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. Right now it looks like they're looking away. Oh! Okay. To me, I was trying to have it so like the eye was like larger as if it was pointing towards her, but no, it's like actually interesting.
Nothing.
What?
2 and the other 2...
Hold on. Is that good enough, game?
Nothing.
2 Two
What do
and
you
the
mean?
other two.
I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna swap these two.
Nothing.
Two and the
What do
other
you
two.
mean? Does it have to be like a specific... Like, how specific do you want this?
Nothing.
Two and the
Wow,
other
maybe
two.
move them up a bit as well. Honestly, no clue. Is it like not... Hold on. Maybe it's concerned about like spacing, like if I'm too far off of the play area. I know that's a bit of a long shot, but I'm... Alright, that one's looking. That one's looking.
Yo.
Okay. I... It was too far out of the play area. I hated that puzzle. That was
Nice.
very... Game. I praise you a lot. That was silly goofy. That was silly goofy.
It opened.
What's in there?
It better be something good. Ugh. A strange glass eye found in the child's room. It smells musty and unpleasant. Ew, there's a... Why is there a thing in the back? I hate it here.
It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes.
Alright, that made up for it. That was a funny exchange.
Plastic cups.
For magic tricks?
Presumably.
Are you a small Victorian child? Yes.
It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
Is it now?
Hey look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
Die.
What did I do?
Wow.
Anyone important in those photos?
I don't think so.
Good.
Good. Doesn't matter.
It's a magic vanishing
Yeah, we checked
cabinet.
this already.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
Alright, did we check
The lamp fell over.
Wow, you really are a detective.
Oh my god, Sally, the sass in this room!
A set of wooden drawers.
Hello, Symmetry. Tell us about yourself, you strange Victorian child.
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Yeah, she immediately got tone as soon as Grimoire denied her the seahorse rocking horse.
Since approximate 12. I'm now approximate 18.
Approximate?
My sum of years I cannot say. Time hath kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Do you only do big stage magic? You don't by any chance do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon this card. On its back an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
Why would checking my case file benefit me right now?
Think hard and choose with steady mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and I'll
say...
predict the course of fate.
I'm gonna say a rabbit.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it. What does it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing.
Okay, I get it. Very good. Well done.
She's so like smug. Okay, I'm warming up to you, Symmetry. Keep doing silly stuff like that.
Is this your bedroom?
My chamber shared with Cynthia Fair. Take a left down the hall.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
What are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping busy, huh?
I I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What would happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly perish.
Oh.
Thereapon, my listless form becomes a meal for a passing sea turtle.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish, and we'll both be dead forever and ever.
Symmetry!
Yeah, Nala, I immediately locked in on that as she was talking. She has the necklace.
Lillian's locket.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Looks familiar.
Oh yeah,
Don't you think?
you have this.
I didn't know it had a name. Kindly close the book. I have no desire to look upon it longer.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
That face!
You know what it is?
Mine eye but chanced upon it. Nothing more.
Wait, I didn't notice that at first. Hold on. Stop the presses. Hold on. Here. Caretaker's journal. Oh! Interesting. They have character. So when information gets updated, they say what character. I really love that. They went above and beyond for this. This face on the back of it is. Oh, I'm not trying to get all the way out of here. That face is the same as where here, right? Looking Glass, the audience thing. Isn't that her father, they said? With her departed Uncle Gregory. That is the same face. Does this have... This doesn't say... Like, it's not... There's no author name or anything. So we've already seen... Symmetry has the locket. Dr. Zephyr has the palm and is hiding the mermaid's tongue. And you're absolutely right. That is the fog ball as well. Seems like Dream Diviner is communicating with the dead. Ooh. Yep, that is the fog ball. But before we spiral down this rabbit hole anymore, let's get your alibi.
Scene opens. Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
We're really doing it like this.
She is restless, wrought with guilt.
Guilt about what?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia. Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong?
This just reminds me of my days back in high school when I did theater, of just like the stage like presence and reading script. And then when I tried my hand at script writing, like forever ago. But it's kind of charming. I do love this.
The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theatre. I cannot bear it.
Return?
The Illusion Theatre. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams. She also sees a large face passing by the window.
Oh.
A face outside the submarine.
Enter Dansum and Worman. Dansum. Oh, my dude, this is crazy.
Oh my
Worman
dude.
says nothing. Enter Madame Tadpole. In her wake, Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madame Tadpole taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer?
I love how I love how everything starts with oh and then like whatever the character says. Oh my dude, this is crazy.
Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry. Cynthia, visibly nervous. Oh, but who will become captain now? Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two young women attempt to enter the captain's cabin, but the door is locked.
Oh.
They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind. Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room, Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall return it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter. Symmetry returns to her bedroom. Scene ends.
Okay. That is interesting, because I believe Cynthia mentioned earlier that the logbook was used, a typewriter is what was used to like type the extraneous notes, like the details of the voyage. So it makes sense that she would return it to Worman thinking it was his, but I'm wondering now if Worman's going to try to keep that information from us. Let us show her the illusion poster. Oh yeah, and the newspaper, of course.
You drew this, Sim?
I did.
And you hung it up on the wall? In the Illusion Theater?
I fully meant to take it down, but never had the chance.
What is it exactly?
Imprudent plans gone swift astray.
Plans for a new magic act?
Why'd you hang it upside down?
Upside down?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was part of some kind of trick or an illusion.
I didn't hang it upside down. I hung it right side up.
Really?
Interesting.
You drew this?
Oh
Sim?
wait, never mind. Hold on.
Sim,
Newspaper.
look, it's you.
Oh, long faded yesteryear. I'm shocked you knew that she was me.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're old enough to say yesteryear in any context.
From the review, it sounds like your old magic show is pretty good.
I filled the house up every night.
So why'd you give it up?
There were other things I wished to learn. Things not found upon that stage.
Oh, that's totally not vague and creepy. Oh, my case file.
The letter in Fair Cynthia's hand, a plan devised by her and her alone.
The plan being...
Why, to hire a sleuth to seek the truth.
That's us. Couple of sleuths seeking the truth.
I implore, unravel swift this tangled tale, and name the knave ere further harm befall.
Further harm befall who?
With former Captain slain, I feared the new be target too.
Fair. Oh yeah, the eyeball, definitely.
Care to explain what this is?
Nay,
Do you know what it is?
I,
I'm not sure if that was a pun or not.
Where'd you find it?
in the parlor, on the floor,
So someone dropped it?
so it would seem.
Found it in the parlor. Probably show that to Zephyr. The sailcloth.
What's this?
How should I know?
It was hung up on the wall in the Illusion Theater.
So,
So, we...
We thought maybe you were the stargazing girl.
I am Symmetry Silkmoth.
Yeah, I know. I'm not contesting that. Never mind.
The buoy has the same color eye.
The fate awaiting guilty hearts once they are condemned.
What? You get turned into a weird little wooden goblin head?
Nay, bound in chains upon the deck and pulled along beside the ship.
Oh, jeez.
She's not serious. I don't think.
I'm deadly serious. If you give me a knife, I'll show you just how deadly I can be. Alrighty, let us... So it's found in the parlor. I wonder if, Dr. Zephyr dropped it, working his way back towards his study, and it... something or other. Hold on. Let's check in with these lads. Dirk, I'm saving you for last, you silly, silly man.
Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
It looks like an iPhone.
It's a cell phone. That's locked.
What do you mean it's locked? How can a phone be locked?
Oh. Oh dear. Drag the tiles into the correct slots. Oh, am I trying to make shapes? Oh boy. Alright, doesn't seem to matter. He has a limited edition wizard guy in box. I did notice a little action figure. This is interesting. Ooh, yeah, this is very interesting actually. We have to make this, but then also we have to have these guys make up this stuffs. Alright, well this is... If we can make like an X. Combining 3 shapes to make the one at the top as well as the ending one. Yeah. No, that's too long, I think. Do we have a shorter one? Or maybe... Yeah, because it can't be this one. We would need the L. We'd need this. Then I'm seeing the X's, like here and here would make an X. X and then the U. So that makes that, but we'd probably just swap them. Yeah, something like that. Then we would need this, that, and then... Oh, no, that's too long. We need... Oh, wait, can we make a... Or is there like a... Oh, the T shape here. Oh, that's just it. Oh, okay. Or is there an alternative? No, not that. Okay, so then this. Right, because this shape doesn't comprise any of them, so... No, swap the line to the bottom. Like that? Oh yeah, we will be needing that. Yep, and then we would need the other side of the X, right? Oh, but wait. Hold on, because we need that, don't we? We have to find some other way to make that then. It's thicker in shape. It's thicker in shape though, the middle line. Oh, you're right. This line is thicker. But I don't know if we can make a thicker line per se. That line's thick, but it's not what we're looking for. Interesting. Yes, very interesting indeed. Well, let's try to focus on making this last shape, and then we can kind of move things around, I suppose. We need you. We won't be needing you, so you can stay there comfortably. We need a diagonal line like that. Oh, that makes part of the X. We would just need the... We do that. Okay. Yeah, hold on. And then we just need... Diagonal line? Oh, wait. Wait, no, I don't need... I can't have that line. This line's too long. Unless I can have something that intersects it, maybe? No. But we need that line, unless we swap over something. Small upwards caret for the cross line. Um... Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Placement doesn't matter on these, I don't think. I mean, like, yeah, no matter where I place it, it's gonna be the same thing. Oh, you see how to do it? Would you care to enlighten an elf that just isn't getting it? Yes. Um... 'Cause I think this line's too long. Swap the two diagonal lines. Oh! Okay. So then how do we make the... and then use the caret? Nala, this is why I keep you around. You're so smart.
Oh, that was it.
Nice work. It's unlocked.
So now we can look at it?
What kind of phone is this? A cell phone with a lid that flips open. It was found in the pocket of a tuxedo in the bunk room. Dang, this is a whole, like, PDA. Welcome, Dirk. Accountant Polly, Agent Marcia. Oh. Big Real Steven, Daisy, Janelle, Lawyer Woodrow, Mom Vanderpeer. Vincent Vanderpeer from the Swamp Monster thing. He was the movie star. Oh, and Mr. Worman's office too. Interesting. To Dirk from Big Real Studios. The offer's still on the table. 500,000 with no multi-picture deal. Sci-fi lasers explosions. It's gonna be big. Call me, Steve. From Jimmy B. Hi Dirk, my name is Jimmy. I'm a big fan. I have lots of ideas for movies you could do, and you can use them for free, but please put me in the credits. Okay, thanks. Okay, please write back. Julie. Hi Dansum, where did you run off to? They said you went on a work trip. What the fuck? Thanks for inviting me. Ooh. Ugh. Marsha Mims. Steve admitted he'd email you again. This is a reminder that you are not free to take his offer, all in good time. Big Real Studios. Oh, that's the same one. Alright, so... Jimmy, Julie, Marsha. Alright, so Marsha was the agent who forbid him. We don't have any other names. To Vanderpeer. He's still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter over and over. I'll let you know if there's any progress. D. Oh! So, like, he's keeping tabs on Wernham. Or Werman. From Vanderpeer. Remember, we need several new characters, lots of action, and tell him to go big with the drama, romance, and sword fights. He is writing something, but I don't think it's going very well. He seems easily distracted. Oh, Dirk's keeping tabs on the author. And he made 2 outgoing calls. Who is this? 555-178. Alright, he made 2 outgoing calls, but they're not in his contact list. To his lawyer? 555-178. I don't think it was his lawyer. No, 555-061. No. Number's not in the phone book. Interesting. Look through everything on Dirk's cell phone. Prying eyes achievement unlocked.
It's some kind of doll.
Sally, no. It's a collectible action figure.
That's right.
Same thing.
It is not the same thing. Hex of the Helmson. Marcus Mordoom. A Man Cursed by the Sea. Series 1. Bellico or Belisha Bonetop, Marcus Mordoom, Devil of the Deep. An action figure still in its original packaging. It was proudly displayed in the bunk room. He sees it in his nightmares. He sees it when he shuts his eyes. He cannot escape from it. But what or who is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man on a singular mission. He won't rest until he discovers the truth of what's really hidden beneath the stormy sea. Series 1, Belisha Bonetop, the enigmatic sea captain, includes ship's compass and treasure map. Marcus Mordoom, the tormented helmsman, includes anchor sword and ship's wheel shield. Devil of the Deep, the mysterious entity from beneath the waves, includes Reaper Scythe. Devil of the Deep looks like the thing Sim drew. Does it now? Look out for Hex of the Helmsman 2, only in theaters. The thing Sim drew. Oh wait, no. That was, on the poster? Oh yeah, you're right. This is like a Reaper with a scythe. Interesting. Okay.
It's a huge iron dumbbell, made from nuts and bolts.
So, you gonna pick it up? Might be a clue.
I doubt it.
Big, blunt object like that. Could be a weapon. I'd say it looks pretty suspicious. Worth investigating.
I disagree.
You're just trying to get me to lift something that I can't possibly lift and then make fun of me for it.
It's a suitcase. Clothes are neatly folded inside.
It smells like men's aftershave. I'm getting bergamot, cedarwood, and notes of citrus.
You done sniffing the suitcase?
There's a sink here with its own little mirror.
Looks like someone's been using it to shave.
There's a sink here with
Looks like someone's been using it.
I would assume Dirk has been using it to shave?
It's a punching bag.
Looks like it's been recently punched. What?
There's food lying around. Do they want rats? That's how you get rats.
Sally, it's a submarine. Either there are already rats, or there are no rats.
There's food. Do they
Say
want
Either
more
there
about
are
food.
already rats. It's a teacup.
I've been on this submarine for ages, and nobody's offered me a cup of tea.
You don't even like tea.
Still,
A bunch of discarded paper.
there's something typed on it.
Yeah, but I can barely make sense of it.
Kinda looks like an attempt at the first chapter of a story.
A bunch of discarded
There's
Same
something
thing.
that looks
Yep.
like
All right. Let's talk to Worman. Actually, before I do that, can I examine this individually?
It's Worman's typewriter.
I can. J.D. Worman's typewriter. Gift to the Silkworm on Sea Town Hall, a gesture of unity from Governor Faustus Fellow. A fellow? To Mayor Damien Dusk. Governor Faustus Fellow to Damien Dusk. And that's the mark of the Fellows. Wait, no, hold on. There were Dusks mentioned in the family tree as well. Oh, the plot, it thickens. Literally, quite literally, Nala. Interesting. Also, it looks like they might have been writing over something.
There's something strange about this typewriter.
Didn't you notice the weird mechanism on the back?
Mechanism. 2 puzzles! Rotate the 3 inner dials and the 3 outer rings into the correct arrangement. Ugh. Yeah, woof, indeed. Wait, the 3 inner dials and the 3 outer rings. Oh, oh, oh boy. Alright, well there's a T here. Oh wait, but this counts for 2 things. Alright, we have... Well, that's perfect as is. Am I missing something here? What's with the... Am I just trying to make the central one? Because if that's the case... I already have, haven't I?
That's not it.
There's 6 different things we can rotate. The 3 outer rings and the 3 inner dials. The solution's something to do with how they all relate to each other.
Oh, how they relate to each other? What the heck? So what are these for in relation? Oh, I see, I see. You need to do all of them at the same time? No, I think I see how it is. They're moving. So like this is, let's assume like this diamond is 12 o'clock. It moves to 1 o'clock. This should be at 3 o'clock. So because then this is now at 4 and then 6. They're moving in tandem. So we just have to figure out how to get them so... I'm just going to use the diamond for reference. The diamond needs to be facing the right. So it would be diamond... Yeah, it's like diamond, hammer, dark circle, and then a space with a light circle. This is interesting, actually. Okay, so once we can get the diamond there, I'll be happier. So this needs to be there. So diamond is there. We just need... We can't have the arrow then. Okay, so we probably have to articulate this so the diamond is by itself. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, hold on now. Ho there, ho there. Well, actually, no, because hold on. This is... This is a lot. At least it's telling me now, like, where everything... Oh, wait, well, so there's 2 diamonds. Actually, there's at least 3. Oh, and this is a different orientation. Because we have 1 diamond there. There's at least 3 diamonds. There are only 2 pairs that are across from each other, so the middle one can only be either line and T or the 2 circles. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And this is only reflecting one direction, whereas this is across from each other, and then this is at, like, at the moment, 6 and 9. Okay, so then... Yeah, because if we have the 2 circles mirroring... Well, no, this is only 1, so... Okay, I see. So the first circle has to be the diamond then. The first circle must be the diamond. So if that's the case, it needs to be here, here. Because if you look at it, the diamond has nothing going through the central circle. So yeah, yeah, I'm basically saying what you said, Nala, but putting it into my own words to fathom it. So yeah, the only two pairs are middle and right. So I see, I see, I see. So we need to make a T. So this. Diamond and black circle can still be on the same dial for the ones at an angle from each other. That's true, I guess, because they would intersect or something. Grab the T here. This doesn't have to be a straight line, though. Hubba ba ba ba. Hmm. Oh wow, this sensitivity kind of goes out of whack. Alright, I think no matter what combination, this isn't going to give me the T shape, because yeah, the T shape's only here. So I need this. The open circle on the middle one is bent, throws off the math. Yeah. Yeah, because it's diamond T circle. So diamond T, but the T needs to be a straight line, so need that to be there. Very interesting. How do you... The middle has to use the open circle and line, which makes the other two more complicated. Yeah, because part of me feels like... I feel like the first one is all but confirmed because we can't have something extra going into the 9 o'clock position based on the previous things. So this, yeah, open circle. the contrary, because the circle and line are bent, it means the color one can be a different shape. Yeah. Habadaba. Yeah, solo can be a different shape. Okay, well, with that in mind, if the solo can be of a different shape, what if we... Oh wait, hold on. Did that do it? Diamond... Okay, I'm very close. I have to swap the... I have to change this shape, and I have to swap this to be the solid circle. Okay, so with that in mind... I think I need... No, I need... Come on, I need that. Hold on. Okay, wait, so hold on. Yeah. Diamond plus circle. Diamond, hammer, circle. Okay. So we just need... Wait, what if we reverse this? Wait, is this it? Did I do it? Okay, let's go.
Nice.
Just had to reverse the central one. Okay.
The little hatch opened.
What's this? The letter?
A letter? Ooh, a letter in an envelope. Werman was keeping it hidden inside his typewriter. J.D. Werman, care of Kristen Kale Publishing, Hillwood Boulevard, Sunlit City. Dear James, I've just finished reading your novel. Indeed, some congratulations are in order, as I've been informed it is turning a tidy profit for you. However, as a fellow writer and fellow resident of Silkworm-on-Sea, I am sorely disappointed in your lack of integrity regarding your socio-historical foundations of your story. As it stands, your narrative is only scratching the surface of the deeper mythos surrounding the cursed helmsman Magnus Mortuga. I know you want to go deeper, so I'm here to help. Inked on the back of this letter are coordinates detailing how, when, and where to find the Mortuga submarine, the mysterious underwater vessel in which Mortuga still resides. Good luck, T.W. Ibis. Oh, if there's the coordinates. Interesting. Well, with that out of the way, I guess we can talk to him now.
So, Mr. Werman, you're a famous author.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on a submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but...
Well, considering that we just solved the puzzle, we know that you are lying through your teeth.
You're writing a sequel?
Trying to.
Hang on. A sequel to what?
Grimoire, are you not paying attention?
Not paying attention, trust.
Ah, there she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Sally, how did you know to bring the book with you?
Because Mr. Werman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, J.D. Werman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town. You moved away, and then you came back.
Now, see, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine?
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Mortuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
So, how'd you like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. The whole place is dripping with human narrative, stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed Mortuga would basically be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was already busy when you arrived?
Before the arrival of Mariana Moon, Dirk and I were the last two to join the gang.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on like a house on fire, 2 peas in a pod, that's us.
And what about everyone else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered. Night rolls around and I can't sleep, as usual. I say night, I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake, so I stay up to get some writing done. I don't want to deprive Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later, brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman.
Yeah, I'm assuming that... Oh wait, this is the bug they mentioned. This is a known bug that the devs reported. I did it accidentally. Their models aren't supposed to be spinning like this. I don't know if it's like if you just skip the text and they don't reset to like their original like spot, but yeah, they're just gonna do a little spin here. Um, I'm assuming Godric is working on fixing the compass that Cynthia gave him. I was only pausing to make a point. It's funnily enough, Werman and Grip are voiced by the same voice actor, which I found very entertaining to learn.
Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. She got straight to work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet. The guy looked miserable, and he passed straight through the room like a ghost. But before he leaves, he asks us to show Mariana around the submarine. I really didn't have the energy, so I made an excuse and left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up. I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean, the submarine, it moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now there's a scream. Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor.
Alright, so that would be
Symmetry's frozen
Symmetry,
in place
yep.
in the doorway at the end. And behind her, Mortuga, dead, laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Tadpole brought everyone with her, so she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody else. And you know, I really didn't want to get in her way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
Alrighty then. What do you think of my case file? Finally, you can join. Welcome in, John. Good to see you, buddy. Their life is Spain without the A. Oh, that's funny, Red. I was like, isn't it Spain without the S? They're in pain? No, they're in spin. Hilarious.
Let's have a look. Murder victim locked himself in the room. Body discovered. No weapon found. Cauldron open for the first.
I also like how you can tell like whose pointer finger this is specifically because of like little, they'll show like the sleeve, or in this case they show his wristwatch.
Yeah, nice. Just enough information to hook you without giving too much away. Cynthia knows what she's doing.
Alright, let's try the letter. Yeah, the letter we found in your typewriter.
It's mine, as you are well aware, seeing as how you just fished it out of the back of my typewriter.
Also, how did we manage to do that while he was vigorously typing? Was he just so in the zone that we were behind his typewriter just fidgeting with it?
That's right, I was watching. I don't disappear when you stop talking to me, you know.
The envelope's addressed
Wait,
to
that's
you,
funny.
but it says, Dear James at the top of the letter.
Congratulations, you've sussed out what the J in my name stands for. If that's the height of your investigative prowess, we're all in trouble.
It's signed by someone named T.W. Ibis.
Another astute observation. You know, of all the detectives I've met, you two really are the most recent.
Grimoire, he's being mean to us.
I noticed.
Grimoire, he's bullying us. Hex the Helmsman, yeah, his book, obviously.
So, you've read it, Sally, but Grimoire hasn't?
Nope. What's it about?
I'd really rather not reduce it to a single sentence.
It's about a guy named Marcus Mordoom looking for something called the Devil of the Deep.
Does he find it?
I just think it'd be better if you took the time.
Yeah, kind of. It gets a little abstract towards the end.
So what? It's just Marcus Mordoom on a ship, and that's it?
We're talking about several themes carefully laid on top of each other.
It's also a love story. Marcus is in love with a woman named Belicia. She's his captain.
I don't see her on the cover.
Really, all the nuance is lost if we just...
No, she's there. Kinda. Like I said, it gets abstract.
I'll take your word for it.
If you'd like to read it, I have a spare copy you could...
Nah, that's okay. No time.
I feel his pain so much from a writer's standpoint, where it's like, you yourself have the idea and you're putting so much thought and effort into making it something, so you as, it's like your child, you can't just summarize it in a sentence, but people who have read it try to just like give the baseline example of what it's all about, and you're kind of just sitting there like, I guess you're right, in essence. I'd rather not go into it, but let's try the typewriter. Yeah.
How come the keys are all messed up on your typewriter?
It's old, sometimes they fall off. I guess I don't always put them back in the right place.
And, what have you typed on that page?
I'm taking another swing at a story outline for my next book.
I can't make it out. It's some kind of weird grid.
Cross-writing. Look it up. People used to do it all the time.
What about these brass panels on the back?
This one's my father's emblem. Near dusk. That's why it looks like a D.
Oh. Wait, so is it James Dusk Werman? So he has ties to the Fellows then. Ooh.
And this is the governor's emblem, Governor Fellow. So that one's an F.
The plot keeps getting thicker. Maybe the action figure, newspaper. I'm getting maybes, so we'll come back to that. Dirk, my dansome man. Everything about him kills me. His design, his voice, especially his theme music. He's such a silly lad.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials, and then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice. Anything I've seen?
Also another funny tidbit I wanted to share from my research. Dirk saying that he does commercials is actually relative to his real life actor. Dirk voiced the Keebler elf, like the main Keebler elf in all of the like cookie commercials that ran from like the 1990s up to present. So he very much does have a history in doing commercial voice work.
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I play the helmsman.
Marcus Mordoom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Werman. You know him?
Well, yeah, he's sitting right over there. You should go talk to him. Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
I bet.
Was your movie a success, Dirk?
Yeah, man, it's making megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, they want to move on that ASAP, but, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Worman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figure, the more the merrier.
Interesting.
What do you make of the Mortuga submarine?
Man, this place is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is going to believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. So I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. All kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding out.
Ha, well, thanks. So far so good.
How long has it been?
Worman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
Yes, I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Like, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's. Oh man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though? Brick wall, dude. He would not give me the goods.
I love this dude.
I got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt. It woke Worman up too. So yeah, we were both sitting there, awake, not sure what's going on. At some point, I got curious what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Oh, the hands moving all over, and like they were trying to point in all directions at once. If that makes any sense.
Okay, so that's similar to what happened with the compass with Cynthia. So doesn't that, correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't that usually happen with some sort of like electromagnetic fluctuation? Or would it just be the fact that well, no, because I was gonna say just because like the sub was rising, it might cause a change, but to the compass, yes, but to clock hands, probably not. So it has to be some sort of disturbance, like electrical or some sort.
Anyway,
Or
I didn't
paranormal.
have any more time to think about it since then we heard this scream. Yeah, Worman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the doorway. Mortuga was on the floor, totally dead. I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Worman, though, he just stood there, staring. Like, didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window. I couldn't tell who it was, though.
Okay. What did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of took charge. Grip and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around. Sim and Cynthia left first, then Worman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Worman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, that's all I got. Can I stop talking now?
If you'd like to, pretty boy. But I'm still gonna ask you for some information, if you don't mind. Let's try the cell phone. Oh yeah, the one we lifted.
This is yours, Dirk?
We literally found it in the pocket of your tuxedo.
How'd you know for sure it's my tuxedo?
Dirk, show me one other living soul on the submarine that could even conceivably own a tuxedo.
Fair point. Hex of the Helmsman.
Whoa, this is a first a dish. Yeah, whose is this?
It's mine.
You gonna get Wormo to sign it?
No, I hadn't planned on it.
He'd do it if you asked. I bet he'd even do a little doodle on the inside cover.
Okay, maybe I do want that.
I assume you've read it, Dirk?
Of course, dude. First thing I did when I landed the part in the movie.
What did you think?
Loved it. I never thought about the sea so much in my whole life. It's almost like the ocean in the book. It represents something bigger, you know?
Action figure.
I am officially living the dream. How many people can say they're an action figure?
I'll admit it. I'm jealous.
You carry this thing around everywhere you go, Dirk.
Of course, but I'm super duper careful to keep it in mint condition.
Mint condition? I really wouldn't say.
Yeah, you know, they told me if I leave it in the box, it'll be worth way more in the future.
Yeah, do you have the whole set? Looks like there are 2 other figures in the series.
Oh no, they only gave me this one. My co-star Julie has the other 2.
Oh, Julie's your co-star. Maybes across the board. Alright, I think we're pretty good here, all things considered. Let's move on down. Any excuse to see my guy. I've missed you. Oh, here's the compass, actually.
It's a big compass.
Oh, it is busted 6 ways from Sunday. Broken compass that's in the process of being fixed. It was on display in Griff's shop. Here's a killer. Red, does that look like the face of a killer to you? Genuine question.
Sail on now.
Could be.
Can I
Yeah.
buy something with my wages?
We don't get paid until we solve the mystery.
What if we don't solve it? Do I? Grimoire?
A selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
Perusal. Oh boy. I'd put you on display in my shelf. Cool. I wonder how much I would go for. It could be his staff that did it. Oh yeah, it was definitely his cane. Drag the correct compass into each of the 4 slots. Okay. The only currency I take is kisses on the forehead. At least 6, but could do more. Interesting payment plan you have set up here. Alright, on to business. This compass tries to point away from all the others. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. This compass is actually a clock in disguise. What? This compass tries to point at... Or this compass points away, this one points at. Oh. Interesting. Right. This one doesn't really point at all. This compass is actually a clock in disguise. What does it mean by that? And what is this compass doesn't want to solve the puzzle right now? Right, well this compass tries to point away from all others. This one's actively pointing towards one of them. This compass tries to point at all the others. A clock would move slowly and not rotate when you rotate like a compass. Yeah, I'd imagine the clock one wouldn't rotate at all because it's maintaining. That one's pointing towards this one. The pink one doesn't seem to be moving much. I think the pink one's the clock. I have a guess. What's your guess? That is my guess. Thank you for contributing your guess. This compass tries to point away from all the others. This is pointing towards that one. That's pointing towards this one. That's pointing towards that one. Well, this one seems broken. Does this mean like this one doesn't want to solve the puzzle? I guess I'll throw it in there for now. I'm just trying to figure out like I love the puzzles on like how interesting they can be, but at the same time they can also be like extremely vague to the point where I don't really know what they're really getting at. So that in itself spurns a bit of confusion on my part. This tries to point. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Well, this one's pointing away from. Yeah, this one's actively pointing. Yeah, over here is not. I think that one's not pointing. And then. Yeah, let's just go with this.
Hey, I
Oh,
did it.
okay, cool.
I'm impressed.
So it was the one that was moving slowly, not corresponding. This one just wasn't moving at all.
Did something unlock?
Nope.
Yeah, it did.
Nope.
I heard it. Sounded like a box opening.
Pure conjecture.
Oh, down here.
It's open.
What is that? Some kind of scroll.
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
That gives me more incentive to touch it.
Too late. Sorry.
An ocean map, an old scroll hidden in the engine room. It unrolls to reveal a map. A red X is marked somewhere in the ocean. And there's the buoy. Service record. Map coordinates. Approximately 2 miles from Silkworm Coast. Map interpreted by Godric Grip for Magnus Mortuga. Cost has been waived. Oh. Curious.
Who are these guys?
Just some of my satisfied customers.
Oh, that's a little sad. I'm sorry.
Is that the balloon part of a hot air balloon?
I think so. And it's branded with a logo. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Hello, Mr. Grip.
Can I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Silkworm-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw
We
it.
did see it.
It's all
Yeah, it was
boarded
closed down.
Yes, well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do? Sell compasses?
Thank you for the hydrate, Red.
Kind of niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation.
Oh no, he's crazy. He talks to the stick. Oh, he's a cartographer by trade. I knew I liked you for some reason. Sharing in my passion.
We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee.
Plank.
Some maps may be invalid. Fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
Hmm? You mean Cornelius Kane?
It has a
And he's given
name!
it a name. Great.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on.
The little just blink.
How'd you wind up here?
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so
Storm.
you're an aeronaut. I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I've been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean. Then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
This is the second person that has commented about their usefulness.
Let's see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside
Oh,
from
he was repairing his
Cornelius,
cane.
I mean.
No, Worman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon.
I paused at the wrong time again. I did the. They're doing a little spin again. Are you winning, son? I have yet to ascertain the murderer, but I'm very much having fun. Spin!
Worman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Worman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine.
I miss
And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's
Oh.
voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Oh.
Sounds like a murder to me.
I don't like how that's not painting symmetry in a good light. Oh, what if symmetry winds up having, like, schizophrenia or some sort of, like, BPD? Because he said he heard two distinct voices, and then, like, a scream. Unless it was, like, it was Mortuga conversing with someone. I don't know about this.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Oh no, dude, she's right above me. She likes to pop in from time to time.
First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run to the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her, But that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
Very well, very well. The new place is coming along nicely. Every day we're doing a little bit of unpacking, moving around furniture, and just trying to acclimate to the space, like, make the house a home, you know? But it's coming along nicely.
What's with all the needles and cogs and stuff?
It looks like Grip's halfway through fixing it. That's what I figured, anyway.
Ah, thank heavens! That's what I was hoping for.
Sorry, what?
Perhaps I should explain. You see, Miss Seafoam came to me with a compass she needed fixing. I went to put the needle back on, but Cynthia stopped me. No, she said. The whole thing is broken. You'll have to take a look at the insides. You'll have to replace the needle. For some reason, she seemed to need it to be true.
She needed the compass to be broken.
I told her I had various spare needles I could try out as replacements, and here we are.
And you left it out so Cynthia would see it? So she'd think you were actually fixing it?
That's the idea, yes. So if you kindly put it back where you found it.
Very well, very well. The ocean map.
How much for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare? Too valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did see it.
Was it a map too, anyway? What's it the red X?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
You don't know?
Unfortunately, not.
Suspect, Mr. Grip.
No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. Yes, I noticed that too.
The missing murder weapon. Classic.
Any idea where it might be, or what?
Not yet.
Not at present. That reminds me, did I think I showed my case file to both of you, if I'm not mistaken. Just want to be sure. Yep, case file.
Oh,
I did not show it to you, Dirk.
so Cynthia hired you to solve the murder, huh?
Pretty much.
How much do you charge? Is it like a day rate or what?
Oh, it depends.
Just ballpark. How much did you make from the last case you solved?
Good question. Grimoire, how much did we make from the Tangle Tower case?
Well, you know, extenuating circumstances, being what they were.
You never secured the payment, huh?
We never got paid for the Tangle Tower case? Are you kidding me? No, that's crazy. The fact that we went through that entire ordeal and we're not paid a cent, that's insane.
It's a little mirror.
It could do with a polish.
You could do with a polish.
Sally, just because I didn't let you ride the seahorse horse ride, you don't have to be so negative towards me.
I assumed it was tea, but actually it smells like coffee.
Yeah, we didn't apprehend her because she got away. That's very true.
It's unfiltered too, and there's no milk.
Hardcore.
It's a big traveler's backpack. It smells like soil and grass.
When you're done smelling it, there's something in the pouch I think we should take a look at.
Sally's just smelling everything too. Oh, silkworm map. A square of parchment found in the cargo hold. It's been folded up and tied with string. Governor's Manor, Town Hall, the Silkworm Spectator, Griffin Forum. Oh, this is a map of the town. Solomon Stonetop Innkeeper, Selena Stonetop Innkeeper, Faustus Fellow Governor, Felix Flint Fortuna Fellow, daughter Magnus Mortuga, Felicia Stonetop, Damien Dusk, James Dusk, journalist. Wait, isn't that Werman's first name, James? And then these are all names from, because we have Stonetops, we have Fellows, we have Dusks. This is all just circling back to... Interesting. Yeah, they are video. The names are extremely video gamey.
What's in these old wooden crates?
I don't know. I can't get them open.
What did I tell you? Always bring the crowbar.
It's a pizza oven.
No, Grimoire, it is not.
No, it's a furnace. For heating the submarine.
Right. But you could put a pizza in there.
I'm sure you could.
Is that soil?
I thought it was coal. You know, for the furnace.
It's a pinboard.
I smell a puzzle. Oh. Drag the pieces of paper into the correct positions. Well, how do I know what the correct positions are? How do I know what the correct positions are, game? You've given me nothing in terms of context. So for now, you're all going at the top until I can figure out what this is all meant to mean. Okay, some of you are going on the side then. Is it... This literally gives me nothing.
Nope.
So, there's a drawing of each of the suspects, one of Mortuga, and one's of us too. Each one needs to be moved to the right place on the board.
Okay, what's the right... Is... The first thing that comes to mind for me is, like... This is supposed to be the map of the submarine, and we're supposed to put them in... like, where their respective rooms would be, but... That doesn't... I don't really see how that relates, because this doesn't really mirror the map of the sub.
That's not it.
Looks like the board's been divided into segments.
The shape looks familiar. Is it some kind of diagram?
Color of the parchment, color of the purpose. I mean, I guess if we were to... Because these are similar. These are similar. These are similar. Like, am I meant to divide them in a specific way? And there's an odd number of paper too, so like those are similar as well.
Nothing.
I'd say me, you, and Mariana all need to be in the same segment. Oh, and Mortuga probably shouldn't be in any of the segments.
Alright. Me, you, and Mariana. Okay, no, so this is... Is it? Me, you, and Mariana should be in the same segment. So that's... Again, that's making it seem like what part of the ship we're on, which is what I initially thought, but... Alright, so you guys are gonna be together. Zephyr's here. Dirk and Werman are together. Cynthia was like up here. Madame Tadpole's like around here. Here. You guys were here. Here. I think here then. Here. I don't know where Mortuga would go necessarily. too far left. I think all of you guys would be around here.
Nothing.
I'd say. Oh, and Mortuga probably shouldn't be in any.
Mortuga shouldn't be in any of the segments. I don't really know what constitutes a break in the segments, though. Are there any of these people that should be grouped together? It seems like that also matters. The only people that I think should be grouped together are Dirk and Werman, because they occupy the same... Oh, wait. No. That I was thinking like sleeping quarters, because in that case Cynthia and Symmetry would be together around there, but no, if we're going off of like how the sub is arranged? Hmm. Drag the pieces of paper into the correct positions. I don't think this can be solved. I truly don't think this has a feasible way of being solved right now. Because this, I feel like this would be like after we secure everyone's alibis, because we have all of them, but we haven't spoken. We still need to talk to Moon, and we still need to talk to Madame Tadpole. So I don't really think I have what I need to solve this.
We'll come back later.
If that's not the case, I'll return to it, but literally don't have any sort of guidance as to how to go about solving that right now.
So, what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveller, yes, but random, never. I'm here because I chose to be. I've been searching for the Mortuga submarine for some time, you know.
How come?
How come? This thing is the motherlode.
Take care, Raisin Basin. Thanks for stopping in.
What?
Of whispered half-truth, of murky rumor, of stories unspoken.
Oh, like urban myths and stuff?
Right. Urban myths and stuff.
So you're a historian?
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
Well, let's see. I arrived a few hours before the captain was murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
But you're just on the submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No. Murder's a crime, though, I'm pretty sure.
The crime of murder.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting wood of the old silkworm harbor. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night-black water. A mysterious stranger steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
It's you. We get it.
A mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlor, empty, save for a lone figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, his face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
Nice guy. Stoic, but polite. Kind. He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now, he's a slightly different man.
What do you mean?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad, angry. He avoids my gaze as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel. He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Werman and Mr. Grip. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Worman is a writer and Mr. Grip is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive. Mr. Worman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Grip, unable to come up with such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
Oh. Why, thank you.
Imagine my excitement
Oh.
finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godric Grip. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream custodian.
Dream Doctor, thank you very much.
An early disappointment. The captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mortuga mostly keeps this room locked when it's not in use. We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Worman and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude.
So I was on the right path considering that this was the layout of the sub, but it's just so broken it was hard for me to really, figure out spacing.
Next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen. The room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Grip dismissed it as a storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes use of. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader, when I suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door.
Never thought much of it until you mentioned it, so thank you for putting it into my mind.
Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary. Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Grip himself, and thus was currently unoccupied. Outside, I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the Dream Chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was carrying.
Okay.
Clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something inaudible and disappeared up the ladder. We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto. I smelled her before I saw her. The unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spandex. It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary. Tadpole and I caught up, while Mr. Grip skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. It did not.
Oh, so Moon and Tadpole have history then.
Right, so, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists it's just the bilge, a dark, dank, and smelly place, ill-frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried. We enter the bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Grip, who is clearly tiring of my company by this point, opens the vent in the ceiling to let in a little light. Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
A young woman, and then an older woman. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened next?
Interesting, interesting. Oh, Flame Wolf, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I saw you started off with the first Detective Grimoire. I'm pretty sure it's a rather short game. Sorry I couldn't stick around to watch, but did you happen to get into any more of the series? We're currently in the midst of the latest title, the Mermaid Mask. Not really much has been exposed, I should say, at this present time. We're just meeting and discussing with one of the last few suspects before we get into the second half, which would be interrogations and solving the mystery. But that will probably be reserved for a stream at a later date, because it's getting a little late on my end.
The sound of a scream, and then a dull thud.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a murder.
But which murder?
Anyway,
Yeah, not a
by this
problem.
point,
Appreciate
I've
you
used up
stopping
all
by.
my patience. So I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Grip for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold. I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt, a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time, Mr. Grip and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway. It seems they've come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. We head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Grip and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock.
He's got two things now. We only recall him having one before.
He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other. I update him with what little information I have and attempt to catch up with the others. Laying on the floor is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga. Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
Very well, very well. Let me
It's a pinboard.
Let me check this now. No, I still don't really have an idea.
We'll come back later.
Oh?
Let's show you a couple pieces of evidence and then we'll move on to Madame Tadpole. The hex bottle.
I can't speak to what that is squirming around in the bottle there, but the liquid is salt water with a mix of herbs. I suppose Zephyr must have a pestle mortar. I might ask to borrow it.
Which herbs?
Valerian, skullcap, and chamomile.
Chamomile? I've never heard chamomile referred to in such a manner. Is it the proper way to speak of it? Chamomile? The moon vial for the moon woman.
Do you recognize this, Mariana?
Should I?
Well, we just figured since there's a moon drawn on the label.
So because my name is Moon, all moon-related things must belong to me?
Even if it's not yours, do you have any idea what it is?
It's a herbal compound of some kind. Valerian, skullcap, chamomile, and seawater.
So,
Oh.
not poison.
Maybe it's medicine. Do those herbs do anything in particular?
I suppose it could be a sleep aid, like a mild sedative.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So, essentially what's in the moon vial is also held within the hex bottle then. And it's a sleep aid.
Do you recognize this, Mariana?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that again. Let's try the silkworm map. Yes.
I see you've been enjoying my map.
It's barely a map. It's closer to a list.
What about the family tree on the back?
Most of my research into silkworm has been focused on these two family lines, the Fellows and the Stone Tops.
Seems like you haven't worked out how Mortuga fits into it. His name is just floating out there by itself.
I'm not sure if he does fit into it, to be honest.
Mariana, you've got a question mark there. Someone you don't know the name of.
Ah, yes. Quite the mystery, you see. I'd heard about...
We know her name. It's Freya. You're welcome.
Oh, wait, that's right. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, they drew her in, too! It is Freya. Yeah, Damien Dusk and Felicia Stonetop. Freya Fellow. Oh. Oh. Wait. Sorry, again, I don't really understand family trees and the like, but Damien and Felicia had a child, Freya, but then Damien also was with someone else and then had JD Werman? Would that make Werman and Freya half siblings? Is that how that works? Because I know I made a mistake at the end of Tangle Tower. I went back and reviewed it. Yes. Okay, okay, good. I went back and reviewed it. I was under the impression that Poppy's mother and Lord Remington were um were um to were married and had children. But no, it was Poppy's mother was married to someone else and had Poppy, whereas Remington was married to someone else and was then Fitz's father, Fitz the gardener. So it was two separate families. Um, did I show you everything that I needed to show you? Maybe maybe the newspaper, maybe the cell phone. Alright, so it's a bunch of maybes again. We'll take our leave for now. We'll talk to Madame Tadpole and we'll probably be wrapping up in a bit, I would say.
It's a diving helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
You think it's a safe?
Nah, looks pretty dangerous.
A safe.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh god. Oh. Oh, how many dials is this? Drag the diving helmet to rotate. Tap on the dials to rotate them. Ooh. Um. I'm assuming it's if we have similar symbols. Like if we start here. Triangle plus circle U. Triangle plus... That's a diamond. We have a triangle, a plus, and a half circle here as well. So what if we spin it to be triangle to triangle, and then we have plus going this way. We do have a plus here. Triangle to triangle. That would... We can't make it a circle though, because we need something... Triangle... Triangle, circle, plus. So this could be a triangle or a plus, because then this would become a U. And then it's a teardrop. We do have a teardrop there. Okay. Time for his brain to explode. It's actually not as complex as I was led to believe. Triangle to plus, then plus to triangle, and then that to circle. But we can't have it be a circle, so it has to be something else entirely. If we make it a U, then this would have to be a triangle. Then this would be a plus. Diamond, we can do a diamond. Then this would be U. Okay. U to U. Diamond to diamond, plus to plus. Circle to circle. And then triangle to triangle. U to U. Teardrop to teardrop. Circle, triangle, triangle. That should do it, right?
Oh, that was it.
Okay, that looked extremely daunting, but as soon as I figured out, like, what we need to be done, probably one of the easier puzzles.
Nice work.
What's inside?
Oh. Pocketbook. A rugged, blood-stained pocketbook. It was hidden in the airlock. There's a combination lock? Better than the wire puzzle? Yes, I agree with you there. Okay, either that's the sound of the lock, or it sounds like this is hollow with something inside of it.
Old glass bottles.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
Message in a bottle. Curse in the cauldron. A glass bottle messily sealed with wax. A sheet of paper is rolled up inside. Curse in the cauldron. A small room within the bowels of the ship. His lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid has never been unlocked. It has never been opened. For all his strength, he ultimately proved powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron has been unlocked. On this morning, it is wide open. Is this supposed to be the crime scene? Like the open cauldron and then the man? Interesting.
Looks like a jellyfish.
It's 2 glass bowls and some seashells.
Right. But what does it look like?
Jellyfish.
Exactly.
That's a big mirror.
It's the kind of mirror you'd walk through to get to Mirror World.
You've been to Mirror World? What's it like?
On reflection, it's not that great.
Sally, how do you feel about swimming?
Nope, not happening.
Treasure!
It's a treasure chest. We can't reach it while it's underwater.
What a tease.
While it's underwater, though.
It's a collection of small mirrors.
You know, it might be fun to start a mirror collection. I could really see myself doing that. It's a ladder. It doesn't go anywhere, though.
I imagine it's for lowering into the hole so you can climb down.
Oh.
Or, you could use it to display your collection of rusty jewelry.
Hi, Madam Tadpole. Been a while. How are you?
So, Madam Tadpole, you're a professional swimmer? Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional anything, not anymore. I'm done with all that.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
Aw.
That's cool. Why'd you get it?
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into a submarine, and brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait, so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
Interesting. And again, her saying she's from far away kind of leads me to believe... Well, no, because now the mutation idea is kind of debunked now if she's saying that these are just tattoos. I don't really know what to believe with her, actually. She's kind of mysterious, much like everyone else on this sub.
Looks like you've made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
You go swimming out in the actual ocean.
Of course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for other people to worry about.
So, how do you get out into the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the ocean every single day.
Jeez, I'm impressed.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind.
Gotcha. So that's why she took the lead after discovering the murder.
I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
No, but something's dripping into the water. I get a closer look, and it's blood coming through the drain that connects to the room above. So I head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up.
You unlocked it? How?
By turning the wheel. So, okay, I guess it's not really locked. More like shut.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. Takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon. Yep.
Huh?
Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really make out the eyes.
I know we've had like scrapes with the paranormal in like people's testimonies, but this is the first time that someone said something like a physical entity besides like some like gaseous face on the the outside, like in the water. She's claiming she saw like a physical person or creature of some kind.
And it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay,
What?
even I'm making notes now. This is the best statement we ever got.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit. Its head came off, pretty sure. I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that, the green glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I jump off the side and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. No.
Huh?
How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh yeah, I did actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this, this leather mask kind of thing.
A mask?
Like a full head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
But we know that Zephyr took it because Moon commented that he was holding the flask and then some sort of leathery bag, but that looks exactly like what he was holding. So Zephyr took the mask. Interesting.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Worman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
Oh, jeez. Okay. But I have to ask you about things like this glass eyeball.
Where did you find that?
Yeah, it was in Sims.
Oh, we just found it lying around in a corridor. What is it?
It's Magnus's key. It unlocks his cabin.
Oh?
Yeah, you just gotta push the iris, and the key pops out the back.
Oh!
That feels kind of violent.
So, you need this to lock or unlock the captain's cabin.
Uh-huh. Magnus only locked that door on rare occasions, but whenever he did, he used this key.
And, the cabin is?
Down the hall from the parlor, at the very back of the submarine.
We can go in there now. Hopefully. Let's try the pocketbook. Yes.
Hands off. It's mine.
Ooh.
What's this symbol on the front? Looks like someone scratched it in with a claw or something.
MM?
None of your business.
How do you get it open?
You don't.
You don't know the code?
Oh, I know it. But you don't.
Is it your phone number? Your birthday?
Name of your childhood pet?
Sally, it's a number.
Oh, yeah.
Can you check the action figure? Yeah, let me pop out of here.
Tadpole didn't give us the code for the pocketbook.
I noticed.
So what now?
Maybe someone else will know it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
How about this? If we ask everyone and nobody knows it, we can break it open.
Ooh.
I knew that would cheer you up.
Ooh! Tampering with evidence. Action figure, you said. Ah, here we go. What were you getting at, Red? Were you thinking, like, it might look like the Devil of the Deep or something? I gotcha. How about, let's try the message in a bottle.
Where did you get this bottle from?
I found it in the ocean, like everything else in here.
When? Recently?
Yeah, this morning.
Was it near the submarine?
Of course, I never go too far out.
Are you gonna open it up?
No way, it's a message in a bottle. If I opened it, it'd just be a message and a bottle. Not nearly as interesting. I saw posters just like this up on the walls in Fortuna Hall.
You went to see Symmetry's show?
No, by the time I came through the town, she'd already left.
But her posters were still up.
Yeah, the owner was scrambling to find something new. I don't think she wanted to admit she'd lost her star act.
The theater owner, that's, Baroness Fortuna?
That's her.
And did she ever find a new show?
No. It didn't work out.
Interesting. Ocean map.
That drawing of the coral, it looks familiar.
Oh, it's just a generic piece of red coral, isn't it?
It reminds me of a piece I found in the ocean recently.
Can I see it? Do you still have it?
No.
Great.
Wonderful. Maybe her painting.
What?
Oh.
I feel like I know what this is.
The thing in the painting. You've seen it?
Not seen it. More like felt it. I'm pretty sure it's out there. Maybe even right now.
Should we be worried about this?
That's up to you.
Interesting. Is it just gonna keep giving, like, maybe...
Any idea what Zephyr's keeping in this bottle?
Whatever it is, he dumps it into the ocean every single night.
What?
Oh.
What do you mean?
Every evening, he comes by the airlock and empties the bottle into the water tank below.
And the water tank leads out into the ocean.
Yeah, and then each morning he comes by with the empty bottle and fills it back up again.
Why? What's he doing?
I've never managed to work it out.
Interesting. Nothing comes to mind. Okay, so the maybes... So I guess it arranges it from, like, important evidence to, like, secondary evidence, and then when nothing comes to mind, then it's just nothing of note currently.
Cynthia had to ask my help in writing this up. She wanted to put Magnus's age, but she didn't know it.
How come you did?
He and I were friends. I was really trying to get to know him.
Sounds like that might have been kind of an uphill struggle.
Yeah, he didn't really like to talk about himself.
Okay.
I do kind of want to see what's on that piece of paper.
You can read it just fine.
But what if there's something on the back?
Huh. So what? You want to break it open?
Maybe, yeah.
Hey, I don't go around breaking your stuff.
Did I show my case file to everyone?
Ah,
I thought I did. Oh, I didn't show it to you.
I see Cynthia's proudly wielding the Seafoam S in her signature there.
Why shouldn't she?
Of course, she's well within her rights to do so, but I do think perhaps it sends a certain message.
What message would that be?
I claim this submarine in the name of the Seafoam family. Something like that, don't you think?
Okay, oh, what is this?
Can't get in there right now.
Locked.
Yeah, I kind of want to check in here.
That's the one.
Actually, first and foremost, I'm gonna go to Cynthia. I think I've spoken to everyone, so... Okay. Suspicions. So we have to clear all the suspicions and then have an X amount of clues then. Okay. Good to know. I want to check out here before we call it, because I've been curious about this room. Unlock the captain's cabin.
It's a treasure chest. Someone's peeking out from inside.
Hello?
What the heck? Handheld radio. A small handheld radio hidden in the captain's cabin. It seems to be broken. Interesting. Okay,
Is that a bell?
I think so.
Why is it hanging over the desk?
Iron bell. A heavy iron bell hanging above Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. Very peculiar indeed. Strange. Egg hatches, baby C. Interesting.
It's a painting.
It's beautiful. Probably haunted, but beautiful.
Her! A frame painting of a woman found in the captain's cabin. There's a metal plaque on the base of the frame with the word her engraved on it. Another one. We have this in the back. And Mother finally let me have the map, most of it anyway. The important bits are all still there. Problem, I spent all last night trying to decipher the actual coordinates. I couldn't do it. Magnus couldn't do it either, but he said we could pay someone to do it for us. So I've put him in charge of that while I make preparations on the ship. Maybe I wanted to turn around and go back to Silkworm empty-handed? Never. So all the way there, he was sulky and moody, even more so than usual. I mean, he can be such a baby sometimes. I didn't let it bother me because, as I had known it would, the moment we saw the green light, his curiosity got the better. Hauled it up, took forever, it's super heavy, and I really didn't want any of it getting damaged. Once it's on the deck, Magnus put his arms around it to turn the things. He can just about reach, but I told him not to do it like that. Might not be safe since we don't know exactly what'll happen. So I said we could do it together, one each. That worked just fine, but we... It seems kind of segmented, and then we have this icon here. Is it a bell about rebirth? Is that why he lived so long people call him a vampire? Maybe. That would be curious. Is that the her that they were talking about with the mermaid tongue?
So, who is it? Grimoire.
Let's make sure to ask everyone about this.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of responses we get.
Okay, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
A candle, on a skull, on a book.
So, was Mortuga a pirate, or what?
I don't think he actually did any pirating. I'd say he was pirate adjacent. It's a ship in a bottle.
Really? What ship is it?
A wooden model ship in a glass bottle. It was on Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. I love that you can shake certain things, but I have yet to see a use for any of that yet.
Would you not shake it like that? You're gonna break it.
I think it already is broken. Listen. Something got loose on the inside.
Oh, interesting. Some purple goo, like from the moon bottle? Oh, where? On the... Hold on. Oh, like on the inside? Oh, I didn't really realize that. I thought that was just like a sedative, but... Yeah, no, it's the water. But the dropper does seem like it would go pretty well with this to draw it out. Oh wow, that's a lot of evidence we've gathered. That's definitely something to keep in mind. Is there anything else of note in here? What about this?
There's a globe.
With all 7 seas.
It's Mortuga's bookshelf.
A lot of these aren't books. They're scrolls.
Scroll shelf. Nice window.
It looks directly out the back of the ship.
The ship?
Yeah, you know, the submarine.
Yeah, the bell did have a bit of copper. I assume that's like for
Why is it
Hold
hanging
on.
over the desk?
like right here as if to like fasten it, but that's strange. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hold something in there realistically.
Storage box.
Why keep them in here, I wonder?
Where else would they be?
A storage room?
Can I click it? No, I don't think I can, because like once I... Yeah, no, if I have evidence, I can only spin it. I can't further examine a piece of evidence once I find it.
What's that on the wall?
No idea. It's written in a language I don't recognize.
That's one impressive chair.
Fit for a captain.
Mortuga's desk.
Anything in the
Just
drawer?
dust.
What's that saying? If walls had eyes?
Something like that.
Is that...
Eye.
Oh,
Why is
no,
it hanging over the
that's
desk?
that again. I think I've seen everything I need to see here. Find a way... I'm in the captain's quarters. Talk to Dirk, talk to Grip, talk to Werman. Okay, yeah, so this is gonna have me talk back to everyone. Actually, we didn't fully examine this room. I think we kind of just unlocked it and left. So let's give this a once-over, maybe.
It's a magazine.
Hey, this is pretty recent.
Movie magazine. A movie magazine found in Symmetry and Cynthia's bunk room. The magazine falls open onto an interview with the actors from an upcoming movie. Cinematique. Movie, culture, news, and reviews. Julie Janelle on acting and authenticity. Hex marks the spot. Cinematique magazine sits down with the stars of Vincent Van de Peer's latest film, Julie Janelle, Felicia Bonetop. Julie, since we last saw you, you've won Best Actress twice and released an eponymous folk rock album. How do you find the time? I always say I have the same 24 hours in the day as anyone else. So, Julie, what attracted you to the Hex of the Helmsman? I've always loved the mystery and romance of the sea, and the script was a beautifully dark love story. But most of all, I just like working with Vincent. There's a feeling of security there since he produces too. At this point in your career, you're clearly in high demand. We heard a rumor that the majority of the budget for the movie went on your salary. I very much doubt that's true, but yes, these days I'm the one holding the cards when I approach a contract situation. I'm a bit of a shrewd negotiator, to be honest. The film is an adaptation of a novel of the same name by author J.D. Werman. I've been meaning to read it. Let's talk sequels. Well, you just mentioned the novel. There's only one, isn't there? For now, anyway. Well, we heard you and Dirk both signed multiple picture deals. Yeah, we did. I know Vincent is keen to make as many of these as he can. So you'll keep playing Felicia Bonetop? Sure, unless the writers kill her off. Dirk, how did you get in shape for the role? Well, the production paid for a personal trainer, and I'm not allowed to eat bread. Hex the Helmsman is out this weekend. Check out our next issue for a full review. Julie Jeanette. Wow, Dirk! Look at ya! Hardly recognize ya. Wit and Whimsy Pictures presents a Vincent Vanderpeer production, starring Julie Janelle as Blicia and introducing Dirk Dansum as Marcus, based on the story from Kristen Cale, blah 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 blah. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Oh, break time. Read through the movie magazine. That's an achievement.
Old books. Mostly fairy tales for young children.
They've been stacked up into a little tower.
Cute. Look at the rat!
A few drawings. A mouse, a girl, a leaf. They're, not good.
You're right. They're great. Look at that little wooden house. Aww.
Looks like it'd be a nice place to live. It's a mirror. Sally, you can use it to fix your hair.
My hair is perfect and does not need fixing.
That's right, Sal. You tell them.
A framed photo. It's been hung from the pipe, so you can see it from the bed.
Oh, little Cynthia and her mother, I assume. A framed photograph found in Symmetry and Cynthia's bunk room. And then this chap here. Oh, so maybe... Hold on. Oh wow, is this how much evidence I have left to find? Dang. Okay. Hold on. The newspaper. So that could actually be her mother. Yeah, no, so that would be Cynthia's mother.
It's Sim's bed.
How can you tell?
It just has her energy.
Instant photos. The kind you have to shake.
Pose of her mother and the tool of her father, very cute. Yeah, very cute indeed.
That's a myth, actually. You shouldn't shake them. It damages them.
Well, that's my life turned upside down.
Whoopsie!
What flavor?
Sun-ripened tomato.
Dang. Sounds good.
It's Cynthia's bed.
How can you tell it's hers?
Process of elimination.
What's this here?
Oh, cool. A board game. Wanna play?
We don't know the rules.
You don't normally let that stop you.
Who's this little guy?
It's a pig.
It's a safe. In the shape of a pig.
Another safe? Interact with parts of the safe until they're in the correct arrangement. Yeah, this is fun. Oh, okay. What the heck? Oh.
These ones aren't buttons. It's just some kind of display.
Oh. Oh. Interesting. Is it Sudoku? Oh, well, I guess I have to get them to equal, like, the values. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need this to change. Well, no, because that has to be 2, so that would have to be 1. So this would have to be a higher value then. Let's revert you. Because this would have to be so. Probably this would be the case. I assume that's 2, so we have 5 here. 8, 2. Can we change the... Oh no, that needs to be 4. What's the middle? The news? Yes. So let's crank that up to there. But that's only 8. What is the tongue? I think that does it actually. 5, 8, 2. Yeah.
Well, that was it.
That was nice. I enjoyed that.
Nice work.
What's inside?
Thank you, thank you. Oh. Underwater photo. It was hidden in symmetry in Cynthia's bunk room. I thought it was an ultrasound for a second. Seaphone imaging system.
What is it?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we can start by asking Sim and Cynthia about it.
Okay. And that was locked, and we can't see anything in here. Right, I'm just gonna stop back here real quick. I think it is ultrasound, just like not one of a tummy. Yeah, that's fair. It is one of tracking the movings of the sea floor, not that of do you have a baby or no?
It's almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
There is something? Oh, did I get something? What do I... Not this, right?
That's not it.
I have something that works as a...
That's not it.
No. What? Please tell me it's a cell phone.
We can use Dirk's cell phone.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Do you think he'll mind?
Probably not.
Oh wait, this is... Hold on, this is kind of cool actually. How do I...
You're not pointing it at anything.
Well, where should I point it?
Point it here.
That's... Oh, do I have to...
No, not there. Over here.
Like this?
Sally, here.
You're doing it wrong. Point it over here.
Over here?
Thank you.
A switch.
See? I knew what I was doing.
Dumb luck.
It looks like some kind of dial.
Oh, it's another puzzle. Oh, come on! Rotate the 2 outer metal dials and the 2 inner glass. Oh. Oh, this feels very Resident Evil. Am I making both? What am I doing here? Puzzles abound. Yes, I suppose so. So what, am I making both or not? What's the angle here? Yeah, no, absolutely no clue. Can I get a hint, maybe?
That's not it.
So we can rotate the glass orbs. And we can turn the outer dials, which also rotates the glass orbs, but in a different way.
Maybe if I rotate them enough, I'll be able to discern, like... Because this is, like... Maybe they only have so much to where... Oh, hold on. Because this we can at least make 4. I think this one's gonna be like... I think this is supposed to be the bottom and this should be the top. But so now it's just a matter of moving it to where things line up. Maybe. But how do I get 2 white? Oh, hold on. Okay, that looks pretty good there. So now I need... Oh, not quite. I need the white to be there. A lot of trial and error here. That's a lot of red. Oh. Oh, dang it. Okay, so I have the left side, but not the right. Can I reverse this somehow? Well, actually, no. There's only 2 reds on this side. But then how are you supposed to... Oh, I guess you could do it with either side then. So I need at least... Because how many are there in general? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are 6 red balls and 2 white. So I just need it so each side would have 3 of the red balls, and then the numbers, there's an extra red ball there. Okay, but I need... Whew. You are not making this easy on me, are you? Because I still need a red. That white ball should stay there. What angle do I need to approach this from? Three-dimensional puzzle solving is not my forte. Yeah, unfortunately it's not mine either, so... Ooh. I'm just trying to figure out like what would be like a good articulation. I think I'm making up words now. Like what would be a good way to check things here? Yeah. Oiga Vault. I might go silent for a moment just to try to big brain this. Oh my god. I I literally like uh, you don't you don't even want to know how close I was to my screen, just like making like the slightest adjustments and just like manifesting that in my brain. I was just, oh my god, that it's too late to be using this much brain power. I swear. I really did.
Nice work.
Oh. It opened the bilge door, I guess.
What is that?
I have no idea. It's some kind of strange device.
What should we call it?
What the An unidentified device found floating in the bilge water. This looks futuristic as anything. Okay. What about...
A glass bottle.
It's just trash.
And don't be so quick to dismiss it. One man's trash is another man's... Oh, yeah, no, it's just trash.
What about this?
What's this?
Diving license? Tanya Tadpole. A license card that's been cut in half and taped back together. It was found in the bilge. Interesting. Driver number 0852437, Tanya Tadpole, specialist, free diving, reduced visibility, deep diving, high pressure. Ocean Reserve Divers Association, 852437. Where is that? Oh, it's 4 digits. Dang. Thought we were kind of onto something there.
It's a thigh-high pool of dirty water.
Don't say thigh high. Say knee high. Or waist high.
But it was in between the two. Yeah, this room smells like rust and dirty seawater.
I kind of like it.
I knew you were going to say that. You always like the worst smells.
I guess that's everything? I'm not seeing much else.
The light is coming through an open drain in the ceiling.
A drain in the floor of the room above, you mean?
Literally the same thing.
Okay then. I guess,
We can't go outside right now.
right, we're stuck in here. I guess we will retire to the foyer. And that's probably where I'm gonna call it for the evening. Yeah, I think we got a lot done, all things considered. We finally spoke to everyone. Oh, it shows you... This is nice. Oh, wait! Oh, so this is a timeline of the people that have... Okay, this is the timeline of who has entered the submarine. I actually kind of like that. That's very nice. I assume this would be, suspect accounts. Oh. Oh, the ray gun pertains to him? Oh, are these like items that we've confirmed pertain to each character? Why would that go to... Interesting. Oh. I guess that's really helpful in a sense to be like, hey, ask these people about these pieces of evidence, you'll probably get some progression. Because I will admit, the one thing I found kind of lacking in Tangle Tower in previous games was that you didn't really have like enough guidance to be like, you should go do this. It was always just talk to this person, and then it's like, okay, let me present everything. That didn't work. Ask everyone about them. Okay, that worked, but you've wasted like 20 minutes by presenting all this evidence. So I kind of like that they're doing their best attempt to streamline it.
This is the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
And the first?
And the first.
I was wondering if I could like talk to her to like have some sort of like, hey, how's the case going? Ah, well. Well, friends, as we draw the evening to a close, let's retire back to the, instead of the dank, lavish submarine, the calm and cozy tavern. Be right there in a moment. Ah, nice to be back all settled. Yeah, that was fun. I appreciate y'all sticking with me through all this. It's certainly been a journey. I feel like I made like no progress, but also a lot of progress. Even still, we're only 43% of the way done. So I feel like we'll probably get a lot more progress by just showing pieces of evidence to people. I don't know how many more puzzles there could be, because usually it's like they reserve one puzzle per room. But I've seen instances of at least there being multiple puzzles, like Dirk had his cell phone, and Werman had the the typewriter. So multiple puzzles are present. Oh, thank you. You'll have to remind me. I'm still gonna stream on Thursday, so you'll have to remind me at the top of stream if I don't remember doing it. We need to see if we can use Dirk's cell phone to look at the mask in Zephyr's bookshelf, because that has me really intrigued. But for now, this is where we will close the book on the case and reopen it to hopefully solve the murder of Magnus Mortuga. I appreciate all of y'all spending your evening with me. Be good people, have a pleasant night, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye-bye!